Your spring break assignment is to understand how big a mole really is. I'm going to show you an example. Yours will definitely be different than mine, but this is a good guideline. So the first step is to pick an object. And I am picking my thumb, so my thumb is my object. Your object could be anything. It could be a food, it could be an article of clothing, it could be an electronic device, anything, any physical object that you see around you and can measure. You need to be able to measure it. So the next step is to measure the object. For this, you can be measuring the mass, the volume, the height, the width, any of those, any measurement. For this example, I am measuring the height of my thumb. And after measuring the height of my thumb, I determine that it is 6.4 centimeters. So mine is 6.4 centimeters. That's the height of my thumb. For step 3, I need to figure out how many a mole of thumbs is. So if I had a mole of thumbs, well, I know that 1 mole is equal to 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd particles, things, anything. So if I have a mole of thumbs, then I really have, so 1 mole of thumbs is equal to 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd thumbs. So for step 3, I just need to say a mole of my object, a mole of thumbs, is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd thumbs. 602 sextillion thumbs. That's a lot of thumbs. Now, how much would a mole of that object, and this is where yours will really differ from mine. So if you took the mass, then step 4, you're saying how much would a mole of that object, what would be the mass of a mole of that object? Or what would be the weight of a mole of that object? Or what would be the height? That's what I'm going to do. So if I had a mole of thumbs, what would be the height of a mole of thumbs? So if I have a mole of thumbs, then I have 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd thumbs. I know that 1 thumb is equal, so this is the height of 1 thumb, so 1 thumb equals 6.4. So 1 thumb is equal to 6.4 centimeters. So if I had a mole of thumbs, if I had 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd thumbs, then how many centimeters would I have? So I'm trying to convert into centimeters, so that goes on top, and I'm trying to get rid of the unit thumbs. So I know that 1 thumb is equal to 6.4 centimeters. So I'm really doing my mole, my 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd, times 6.4 centimeters, because there's 6.4 centimeters in 1 thumb. So a mole of thumbs is 3.85 times 10 to the 24th centimeters. Okay, so the next step is to really put this into perspective. How big is a mole? So this is where Google's going to come in, and you're going to search up, you can search up the height of the tallest building, or the circumference of the Earth, or the distance between the Earth and Mercury. But search up something kind of large so that we can compare our large measurement to put it into perspective. So I looked up the circumference of the Earth, and I discovered that the Earth has a circumference of 4.01 times 10 to the 9th centimeters. So I want to know how many times my mole of thumbs could wrap around the circumference of the Earth. So I have 3.85 times 10 to the 24th centimeters, 3.85 times 10 to the 24th centimeters, and 4.01 times 10 to the 9th centimeters is equal to 1 circumference. So again, 4.01 times 10 to the 9th centimeters is equal to 1 circumference of the Earth, and I'm going to abbreviate that COE, circumference of Earth. And so now I'm trying to figure out how many circumferences of Earth my mole of thumbs is. So circumference of Earth goes on top and centimeters goes on bottom. So here are my centimeters, 4.01 times 10 to the 9th. And here is my circumference, 1 circumference of Earth. So 1 circumference of Earth is equal to 4.01 times 10 to the 9th centimeters. So I want to know how many circumferences is 3.85 times 10 to the 24th. And my answer is 9.6 times 10 to the 14th. So 9.6 times 10 to the 14th circumferences of Earth. So that means that if I had a mole of thumbs, it would wrap around the Earth 9.6 times 10 to the 14th times. Just to really drive the point home of how big a mole really is, if I had a mole of thumbs, it would wrap around Earth, the entire circumference of Earth, 960 trillion times. So a mole is huge. And this is what you're going to do with 2 different objects. You can use 2 different measurements. You can compare it to 2 different large distances or masses, whichever type of measurement you choose.